It's true, but we gonna keep it between me and you. What's good, you guys? It's Monday. It's Monday. Are we feeling motivated? Y'all feeling motivated? Are we feeling motivated? Yes. Get them cups out, okay? Get them cups of coffee, cups of tea, cups of latte. I have a latte. Yeah, vanilla latte, guys. I made it here at home. It's Monday, y'all. Monday motivation. Y'all know how we do. Never really motivated, but always here, right? All right. Can y'all hear the wind? It's blowing so rapidly. Like, it's actually been cold and raining here. And yeah, after a lovely weekend in the 80s, then it gets Monday and it's cold and raining. Where is the motivation? What happened? Thought it was gonna be a sunny day, but my energy is still here, so it's cool, you know. Got some sun over the weekend, y'all. Got some sun and was loving it. Y'all do know y'all responsible for your own happiness, right? You know that, right? I hope so. If you're not out here understanding what makes you happy and like living in that happiness, then you ain't living. What is you doing? Because you ain't living. My thing is, I had so many epiphanies. Like, I had a beautiful weekend. I relaxed, I meditated, I made some good food. My son had cooked and that shit was slamming. So yeah, I had a good weekend, a very relaxing weekend outside of work and stuff, you know. But yeah, happiness. I had an epiphany of happiness. I came to terms with myself, and as y'all know, this has been a self journey for me. When I do these motivational Mondays, it's for myself and for you to keep moving forward, okay? Like, that's the only reason. Like, this is why I'm like, my YouTube journey, I have to be consistent on posting, so I have to post. So I'm like, I'm gonna start one day at a time. If I could post every Monday, then any other videos that I decide to post is gonna get posted. You get what I'm saying? But one thing at a time, and that's understanding my happiness. Like, I've been so overwhelmed with trying to get in the groove of what I want to do, and we constantly go to other content creators or people that's in areas that we trying to elevate to or areas we trying to get to, and we run ourselves crazy or just down trying to do what they do, when in reality that's not our cup. And for some of us, it makes us unhappy because it's like, oh, I want this so bad. I want this lifestyle. I want this. I want that. I want to do. So we watch and do whatever that person do. But that's backwards as hell, because you're not really learning. You're not going through the ropes. You're not actually doing what that person is doing, because honestly, they're just showing you what they want to show you, which we all have an option and choice to do. Nobody gives you the full blueprint of how they made it or how they did it. They just give you the popular steps that everyone has to take. You get what I'm saying? So happiness for me tends to be able to understand that doing the small things are the things that actually gets me to get where I want to be at. You know what I'm saying? The work, like the invisible work that nobody talks about, actually getting up every single day, turning on this camera and making it happen without the imposter syndrome. Y'all know the imposter syndrome is, you ain't gonna be it. You know, the voices in your head, that's the negative. That's the imposter syndrome. Push that out and find your happiness. And that way you can be able to cultivate better relationships with people, with yourself. Like, finding your own happiness. Like, I know what makes me happy. I know what makes me happy on every level. You get what I'm saying? Like serotonin, dopamine, be able to relax my mind. These things make me happy. Like arts and crafts and, small things make me happy. It's not my responsibility to make someone else happy. Now, if we be able to come together with these things that we have in common, whether it's music, laughter, fashion, food, boyfriends nonstop. Things that we have in common, and we get together and we be able to express our happiness that way, then that's cool. But I'm not finna go out my way to try to make nobody happy. Like, I've been there, done that, we all have, and I literally stripped myself from my own happiness because I was trying to make somebody else happy. And that's devastating and depressing. So y'all, you are responsible for your own happiness. So yes, get up out here and live your life to the fullest, and keep faith and knowing that what you ask for you will receive. But it's about how you think about it. Like, my trainer over the weekend, oh my goodness, going to the gym on Saturday was like the best day. Like, oh, I got it in. I was getting it in. And my trainer's like, you know, Sedalia, I'm proud of you. You're making a lot of effort. You're pushing yourself. I'm like, yeah, because I'm trying to be snatched this summer. I'm not going to play no games out here. I've been playing long enough. I'm not going to play. I'm serious about this, you know? And he's like, okay, that's good. He's like, but you do know that, you know, you can, the more you obsess over something, eventually when you get it, you're not going to like it. And I'm like, and y'all know I'm a deep thinker. I go deep into the core. Like, I get to peeling off of layers of, like, when people say things to me, especially when people say things in metaphors. I am a metaphor person. Like, that's how I move. Talk to me in metaphors, I'll understand. And when he said that, I was like, oh, that is so true. I finally got to a place in life where everything that I asked for is happening for me, except for maybe a few things, but that will come, and I can be patient for that. And I was so busy worrying about the outcome that I was not enjoying these moments. Like, right now, this is a moment for me to be on camera and talk to y'all and actually do this. Like, I wanted this so bad. Now that it's here, you kind of lose grasp. Like, oh, I'm finally doing something that I've been wanting to do, but the excitement is gone. Yeah. So you gotta hype yourself up again. So, you know, he said that, and I was like, so you mean to tell me once I get, you know, the body that I want, I ain't gonna like, he's like, no, now you go for more. As we always do, because that is a taught mindset. Like, we're never comfortable in a phase. Like, it always gotta be bigger and better. You know what I'm saying? Like, hustles. If we hustling, we set a goal for a small bag, we get that bag, oh, we gotta go bigger, we are never satisfied. So when does satisfaction happen? Satisfaction happens in happiness. Like, when you are, like, here I am now doing this, I'm happy. Am I 100% satisfied? Yes, because I'm happy. You get that? And the thing about it is, like, I had to learn that my happiness is not expressed about somebody else's happiness. Like, my happiness is really the calmness within me. Like, when I can be super calm and nothing worrying on my brain, like, that's happiness for me. So peace and happiness comes together, and with peace and happiness there is love. So that all makes sense to me. So that's pretty much what I live up to. So yes, probably when I do get to the body that I have imagined and a goal that I have set, I may go harder. But the whole point right now is enjoying the work ethic to get to where I'm getting to, and enjoying that moment of happiness, because I lived a lifestyle of not being happy, even though I have what I want, just not happy because it's not what I imagined in my head. So I had to get rid of that thought system. I had to get rid of that mindset and be like, look, everything's here. What are you tripping about? Everything's here. So please, y'all, start practicing that. That's discernment, and that's just like acceptance, okay? And now that, like, sometimes, I don't know, like, I'm a processor. Like I said, I'm a processor. So a lot of things don't be clicking because I learn differently, and we all learn differently. And it did take me a little bit of time to actually get to where I am mentally in order to understand how life works, because I literally grew up where we grow up like that, you know, we grow up with the, you know, the baby steps, or we grow up with someone guiding us or whatever. But when honestly we are our own guidance. Like, I had to step out of the crab barrel to understand that. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that's still struggling with that, but we ain't gotta struggle with that no more, y'all. Just really go after what it is that you want and what you love, and find your happiness, because you are the only person that owe yourself that. You're the only person. And if you're dealing with somebody that's not making you happy, then remove them and find your own happiness. The only thing is, like, with happiness, we always want other people to give that to us, and we have to understand that everybody does not vision happiness like we have, like, as an individual envision happiness. Like I said, what brings us together are the things that are in common with our happiness, and those things usually be conversation, material, you know, something of an object is something that can bring two together or more for happiness to be evolved. But self-happiness happens with self. And you will not be able to experience your true happiness unless you unless you deal with yourself. Like, clean up everything you don't like about you. Clean up everything that you want to change about you. Change those things. Like, you wanted to try a different diet, do it on your own so that you can do these things to understand the happiness behind it, versus always sitting like, I want to do that, I want to do that, I want to do that. I can't stand that word no more. Like, want, I pray all the time to the Most High, like, please change my wants to having and thank you, because I'm so tired of wanting. I'm so tired of spending money and wanting something more. Like, that is exhausting. So lately I've just been embracing peace and everything that I have right now, okay? And me having gratitude over these things and showing gratitude for what I am, where I am mentally, and in the place that I am right now, has given me so much peace and joy that I am happy. All right? So please, y'all, practice that. Just practice that. If y'all don't do nothing else, practice gratitude and understanding self so that y'all can embrace happiness, all right? I'm not gonna keep y'all, and I'm gonna be back. Oh yeah, so I did decide that I'm gonna make some more videos this week with, like, makeup. I'm probably do makeup for the month of March, I don't know. But also with my happiness, I had to clean up some social media outlets. So I am no longer on I am on TikTok, but I am no longer on Instagram and Snapchat at the moment. I will be back probably later, but I have to balance, and balance is important to me, y'all, okay? So thank you so much for tuning in to Motivational Mondays. I really hope y'all have a great week. I will see y'all later on this week. Peace, love, and happiness. Do the work. Do the work. Bye, y'all.